What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the KNEEJERK stream. It's Sunday. It doesn't feel like a Sunday because it's been Christmas and the days kind of merged together, but it is Sunday. We've got another game week on Wednesday, so not as quick a turnaround as the last time, but still fairly quick. So how are we doing? How are the scores? I got 59, which I feel like that was a really good week considering how it started. And how many Leicester players missed out and all that kind of stuff. And I've got a bloody red arrow. A red arrow at 580k rank. 59 points this week. Red arrow down 12k. Absolutely ridiculous. Considered the hit. No, not the hit. Yeah, no, I considered bringing in Martial, Trent, which I think we discussed on the last stream. Didn't do it. It would have worked out well. Ali was super frustrating because I ended up keeping him. I thought that was actually almost a riskier move to keep him. He played and got nothing. So that was really annoying. And obviously Trent, bonus points, clean sheet as he does. No yellow card, but whatever. 59 points. Not a massive red arrow by any means, but 12k at 580k rank. Getting 59 points. I mean, I guess Vardy missing out completely really helped. Like, people had De Bruyne and Mane as vice captain. It would have been much better for him to play and only play one. Come on for 1 minute. But yeah, nailed the captain. I didn't captain Mane because I was worried about rotation, but pretty happy with Rashford captain, especially the way that he scored the goal. But we'll come on to that in a sec. Let's quickly talk about OneFootball. Sponsored the stream once again. If you've not already tried it out, there's still loads of games to come, especially on New Year's Day. You're going to need an app like this. Check it out on the screen. Loads of football news, all the stuff you want really as an FPL manager. Completely free. Click the link in the description below or just search OneFootball on Android, iOS stores for your tablet, phone, all that stuff. And try it out and see what you think. Completely free. If you don't like it, you can always uninstall it, but I think you will and you'll end up keeping it. So make sure to check that out if you haven't already. So this is the team. This is my team. So obviously auto subs haven't happened yet. Then Donker and Kelly are both going to come on for Soyuncu and Vardy. And obviously got bonus points to come for De Bruyne. Massive score for De Bruyne again and Mane as well. So 9 more points to come. 59 points altogether. 592k. I don't think I'm ever going to get off that. I think this is how my season ends. Trying to get into the top 500k. We'll see how it goes. Moyes has actually, yeah, that's big breaking news, which we already knew was going to happen, but it's completely official now. David Moyes. Oh, Slack. Someone in Slack. Someone in the Patreon Slack. Good segue. Luke just said he's triple captaining Vardy this week. He's had the rest and a baby. What do we think about that? Discuss in the chat. Yeah, Ings the man again. Absolute postal. Delivers all the time. Spurs this week, easy. Aurier -1. I kind of want to go back and see how many points that Trent Alexander-Arnold transfer has cost me. An Aurier own goal. Like, I was watching a game and I was like, what the hell? What the hell? Well, he probably will score. Full rest. Good for him. I mean, not just him that had a rest. Leicester had a full rest pretty much. So it was pretty much their full B team. So yeah, they're going to be looking good. But it is Newcastle away, so we'll see. Could Ings be as fixture-proof as De Bruyne? Quite possibly. Not going to get as many points, of course. But yeah, I mean, Ings has been brilliant. What more do we need to say about him? Rashford's goal, it was super lucky, but in terms of the highs of FPL, that was pretty special. Would you do Ings to Calvert-Lewin in Gameweek 22? Possibly. I mean, Everton's fixtures are very good. Ings has Leicester away, Wolves at home, Palace away, Liverpool away, so it is pretty tough. But then it gets a bit easier again. So, for me, I have to decide whether I want to get double defence or double attack for Liverpool. And I think the most annoying thing is a lot of it relies on doing Ali to Martial. And obviously, not only do I now do it after Martial got points, I also have to do it after Martial's risen in price and Trent's risen in price as well. So I can't do those moves for free anymore. So it was an alright week, but in terms of that, it was pretty annoying. When I say double attack, am I looking at Firmino? No, not really. I just don't want Firmino. I know he's cheaper. I get it. I get that, you know, in any given game week he could do well. But really, I want the main men. Salah or and Mane. Sorry. Basically, from what I've kind of played around with, my way to get double defense or double attack is actually pretty similar in terms of who I get rid of. So Ali to Martial, eventually Rashford to someone like Calvert-Lewin. It doesn't have to be Calvert-Lewin, could be more pay. Someone around that kind of price, around the 6.9 million or less price. And then either De Bruyne to Salah, because Trent's coming in anyway. So Trent comes in for Lundstrom. I'll have to wait and see what his injury is about. Don't think it's that bad. And then either Robertson comes in for Aurier, or Salah comes in for De Bruyne. Now, taking out De Bruyne is obviously not a very... It's not going to be a decision that anyone is going to say yes to. Right, I get it. You don't have to tell me. I know you're all going to say no. That's fine. But if I want the double Liverpool attack, then he has to go. He has to go. So it's a choice to be made. Now, not this week. I'm not saying to do it this week. City's fixtures are pretty good. I wouldn't get Salah in this week, especially when if I want to captain someone, I could just captain Mane at the moment, right? If I want to captain someone against Sheffield United, I could just captain Mane. And so this is... I mean, these are City's fixtures, right, from Gameweek 24. So bearing in mind, Gameweek 24, Salah has a double, right? So you take Salah double over De Bruyne. Then it's Spurs, Leicester away, Arsenal at home, Man United away, Chelsea away, Liverpool at home. I get it. Man City can win those games, but you think the amount of goals will be reduced. So we'll see. He's fixture proof. Yeah, I know, whatever. But like at the end of the day, this for my team, that's the decision to make. That's what I'm trying to point out. You know, if you can say he's fixture proof, etc. But Salah's fixtures, on the flip side of that, are these. Now, obviously, there's a price difference as well. And I'm not saying I'll do this 100%, but it is something I will consider. So you've got the double, Southampton, Norwich, West Ham, Watford, Bournemouth, Everton, and Crystal Palace. It's much nicer. So we will see. I think you can take... I can't have Salah, De Bruyne, Mane. I don't think. Like, I'll tinker with it now. I think it's just too many moves. Bearing in mind I also want Trent, right? So let's say... I mean, I could go much cheaper than Martial, but who do I really... I don't want Grealish, I don't think. So that's minus 0.2 million already. So it'd have to be Madison out. There's probably something I'm missing, but... Salah. Damn. Mane now 22 points ahead of Salah. See, 4.1 million. It just ain't happening. It has to be De Bruyne. There's just too many... I can't spend all my transfers between now and Gameweek 24 sorting out Liverpool. Traore is dirt cheap, yeah. Salah's not the be-all and end-all. Like I said, I don't have to get Salah. I could go double defence, but that is the decision that we're all going to have to make soon, right? It's a bit annoying to have no Liverpool defenders when they've just come off the back of four clean sheets in a row. Ings to more pay. It still only leaves me with 5.1. Do you know what I mean? I'm having to make lots of transfers to get up to that. So the other option is no Salah, which is fine. Just get Robertson in as well. Then you have 6.9 to spend. That probably makes more sense. But the thoughts of double attack, if that's a differential, I might just do it. Does Ali and Madison to Traore and Salah work financially? I love the way you put that, even though it makes perfect sense. Just made me laugh. I can move this, can't I? Do I want to move this? Traore. Traore only scores. Traore only scores against Man City. He's played them twice. It's close. It's close. 0.3. Bear in mind, I've still got to get Trent. 6.4. So that could be Calvert-Lewin. The only thing about Calvert-Lewin is he really going to be this consistent from now on? Is it that big of is it too much of a sacrifice just to get Salah? And maybe that's the ultimate problem with the team, my team. It's all these sacrifices just to get Salah. Look at this. 1 goal against Man City, 1 goal against Spurs, 2 goals against Man City. He scored 5 goals. Wait, what? 4 goals, sorry. Against Man City and Spurs. Ings and Calvert-Lewin sounds too rubbish. Yeah, but like, you've got to stop thinking like that. I mean, Ings has been brilliant. Like, no one can sit here and tell me Ings has not been... Ings is great. He's one of the best players in FPL right now. What is there not to like? The fixtures, maybe? They're not that bad. I mean, I own Aurier. I know there's a good chance that Ings scores in that game. Yeah, I don't like this. This does work, but I don't like it. 1, 2, 3, 4 transfers. I've got 2 free transfers. But I don't particularly like it. Like, I could do Traore and Trent in this week. Yeah, Jimenez, obviously, yeah. But I don't really... So let's just say I don't go this route. Jimenez and Trent straight in. Wait, hang on, what am I missing it? Oh, yeah. Double Liverpool defence. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So 7.2. I can't get Martial. He's the one I really want. I think Arsenal away, Norwich at home is not that bad. You always seem to be exactly 16 minutes late for this. That's weird. Calvert-Lewin, are people serious? Calvert-Lewin's underlying stats are pretty damn good. He's shooting a lot. Wouldn't care if I had 10. Yeah, exactly. That's the way we should think about stuff. Doesn't matter how much players are, but obviously, it's not always how. It's not always how we do think. Rashford is enough from United. Yeah, but he would have to go as part of this. I think the most annoying thing for me is because I've got 2 free transfers. I almost have to decide right now exactly what my plan is to get the Liverpool players in. What I'd like to do is just wait a little bit longer. Like, I don't want to take out Rashford before Arsenal away and Norwich at home. I just don't want to do that. Take him out before Liverpool, fine. But next 2, I want to keep him. So I could just do Ali to Martial. And just sit on a free transfer. Until I eventually... Oh, if I know I'd done it last week. Ugh, I'd be up points and money. But, whatever. Deeney, yeah, interesting option. Obviously, Watford doing much better. I saw that you got Maguire points. I love that. A couple of bonus points too. Yeah, I could just do Ali to Martial, sit on a transfer, work out how to get... I mean, there's probably loads of ways I can make 0.2 million. Whether there's any ways I would like to make 0.2 million is a different story. And then it's annoying taking a hit for 2 players you could have taken no hit for last week, or whatever. Where have I stuck the chat? Don't make your team around players. Don't get what you mean. West Ham players, I'm not really considering any. It's annoying because obviously you want to know how they're going to play and perform under like Moyes right now, and we just don't know that. I don't want to put all my... They've not even got that great fixtures because people are looking at Fabianski. Let me get this on the screen. So people are looking at Fabianski, 4.9 million as well. So good fixture this week, but for people that are holding Pope's also got a good fixture this week. The double is not great. And the fixtures afterwards, they're so-so. Obviously, we'll have a wild card at some point. So I don't think it's the worst option, but I don't know. I mean, goalkeepers can obviously rack up points in doubles because of the save points or whatever, but I'm not... Maybe after this week. But I've got Pope, so he's got Villa at home this week, so not right now, that's for sure. I think I need to find out what Lundstrom's injury is, because I'm not going to play him this week anyway, but it would be pretty good to play him for West Ham. So I'll have to see about getting rid of him. Maybe at that point I just get rid of Aurier. Anyway, let's see if the points are in. Oh yeah, the points are in now. But the bench points aren't. De Bruyne absolutely smashed it. What kind of idiot would think about getting rid of him? I think it's really bad playing wildcard now. Not necessarily. It depends. It depends what state your team is in. I mean, the thing with the chips is free hit, wildcard, etc. They will make. Oh, that was a bit loud. Sorry, a bit close. They will make the blank and double game weeks easier to manage. It's not impossible to manage without it, but it will just make it easier. So if your team's in that bad a state that you need to use wildcard, then go for it. But think carefully about it. Is Tariq Lamptey? Is that actually his name? Is he essential? I don't think so. I mean, I guess if Lundstrom's injury is not that bad, he'll probably be back by next week. Wouldn't it make sense to carry 2 free transfers into 22? Yeah, absolutely. And that's probably what I'll do. So I can finally decide exactly how I'm going to fund things. But I still want to have an idea of what I'm going to do, because if I do Ali to Martial... Bear in mind, Ali's got Southampton. It's not even really a move I want to make this week. And then that stops me down the line, and that is obviously annoying. Aurier gone 100% for me. There's still a bit of me that wants to keep him. He's got Norwich at home soon. But then again, they're doing alright. They've just played them and they did alright. Martial is rising, I think, in the early transfer. Possibly, I might consider it. I might consider it, especially with 2 free transfers. Will Ings ever stop scoring? No. Everton fixtures are great. Yeah, I know that. I know they're good. I think De Bruyne might be rested against Everton, potentially. I mean, the thing is now, obviously, we are going to see a bit more rotation, probably. But they've got like a 10-day break then, unless they really want to play them in the FA Cup. Like Madison and Vardy and Soyuncu looking great for next week. Let me actually put my team for next week up. I'm actually feeling pretty... I think my team looks alright for this week, but then probably a red arrow again. We'll see what happens. All the Ings, Rashford, Captaincy dilemma, and they score the same. That happened like one of the first seasons I played. I've probably told you this before, but had a Van der Vaart at Spurs, and Tevez, Man City, and it was Boxing Day, and I ummed and ahed the whole break before Boxing Day which one to captain, and I can't remember which one I went for, but they both scored 16 points. All that stress for nothing. So I was actually driving, I went to IKEA on Saturday. I was driving home and I heard it was 1-0 to Palace. I was like, seriously, Kelly is going to keep a clean sheet when I bench him. And I only benched him because I thought Ings would score. And I only didn't captain Ings because I'd seen that Crystal Palace's defensive record away from home was pretty good. But I got out of the car on the way home, checked, bam, points for Ings. Loved it. Is Vardy the easy captain choice? Do you know what? I'm tempted just to put it on Rashford again. At some point, I was saying this in the Slack chat the other day. At some point, Rashford is just going to get a penalty. He's just going to get easy points. He's going to get a penalty, maybe nick a goal somewhere and get a double figure haul. Why not against Arsenal? They're gonna get to counter, which is how they want to play. IKEA meatballs are amazing. I had some. My fiance was like, "Do you want 10 or 15?" Come on. It's not really a question, is it? Is Maddison living on borrowed time? Yeah, Maddison is frustrating. Frustrating because he got 2 returns and then he blanked at Norwich. Look, fair enough. Everyone blanks every now and again. And then he blanked against City and Liverpool, which I kind of expected anyway. I thought I'd hold him for the good games. They're not to play. So he hasn't done anything for 4 game weeks, but I'm going to give him a bit more time. Because I knew he was going to... I had a good feeling he would blank against Man City Liverpool, so maybe I should have taken him out, but I didn't. And then a rest. You can't like punish him for that, I guess. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to count that as a blank. Like, lots of players got arrested. Well, a few players got arrested. Adama Traore is only 2 minutes. Yeah, but he only scores against Spurs and City. What is the best formation in FPL? I mean, it depends on the players, doesn't it? I mean, I'm 3-4-3 right now. It's worked out quite well, but you know, if you've got like a big budget and you could go Salah, Mane, De Bruyne, Ali Martial, or whatever it might be in 3-5-2, be decent. Yeah, my captain's currently on Mane. In some ways, obviously, it was great that he scored. So I'm not saying that's bad, but will they get rested? The next game? Probably not, I don't think. I think actually Salah and Mane will probably both play. How many goals will Sheffield United concede, though? It's a tough one. It could just go De Bruyne, but Everton aren't conceding too many goals at the moment. So yeah, probably will go to Vardy or Rashford. I know Vardy is going to be highly captained. I might just go Rashford and just hope for the best. I don't know, maybe that's a bit risky. I mean, we know Vardy's going to be fully rested. He's got the kid. He's got the new kid. We can see the baby celebration already. Who am I going to captain in game week 22? Liverpool against Spurs, so I'm not going to captain Mane. Leicester vs Southampton, probably going to have to captain Vardy there, especially if they smash them 9-0 again. I'd be tempted, maybe I just captain Rashford the next 2 weeks. Why not? Yeah, I know I keep saying he only scores against Spurs and Man City. I'm only messing. I know he's got assists as well. 81 points. Decent. I think, yeah, Traore is good. Traore looks like a good pick. I do have to change my opinion on him, I would say. And maybe Calvert-Lewin soon as well. Is some worth getting in after next week? Price tumbling to 9.8. Potentially, I mean, he was one of their creative sparks, and you know he's going to get straight back in the side. It all depends. Can you fit in a £9.8 million midfielder? You might be able to. He's going to be a differential. Like, a lot of people won't be planning on getting him back. Should you hold Pogba? Yeah, look, I actually feel bad for anyone that brought Pogba in. I think they got absolutely duped by Solskjaer. Do you keep him? I'd almost want Solskjaer to say he's definitely not going to play, and then I would be like, and then I would keep him because he will play. I don't know. I think it's a hard keep, to be honest, because there's no guarantee that he plays. So I'll be tempted to move him on. I know it sucks, and if he plays, like you know he's capable of a haul, so that could be frustrating too. But it's not looking good. Is Trent worth the 0.4 more than Robbo? Maybe not. Maybe not in like a single game week, a single double game week. A single double game week. I don't think you can have that, can you? But you know what I mean. But I think Trent, I don't know, he just looks... He is the more creative out of the two. But on any given game week, Robertson, yeah, of course he could outscore him. Jimenez is always worth bringing in. Can Traore be a fourth midfielder? Do you think he's going to score enough points? Absolutely. I mean, okay, so there is, by the way, there are some polls. Click on the little eye in the top right corner. One of the polls is double Liverpool attack or double Liverpool defence. Joe Gomez, a good way into the pool double game week. Potentially 5.1 million. Could just go... I mean, the answer is yes, of course. But, I mean, really, you want Robertson Trent, I think. Most assists since the start of the last season is Trent Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it annoys me so much that Liverpool have such a good right back. Such a good team in general. I mean, the league is over, isn't it? Trent and Robertson will be benched next game week. No chance they're both benched. Like I said, they got a 10-day break then. Who do Liverpool have in the FA Cup? They have Everton, but they did beat Everton with a pretty not reduced. Yeah, they made a few swaps for the last game. Can't remember exactly who. I think Salah missed out. Man City have Port Vale, so like De Bruyne is going to play the next game, 100%. I think. Then resting for Port Vale, easy. If you stopped using your hits, maybe you'd be higher up in the ranking. I mean, yeah. Unless I got the hits right, then it'd be different. Like I took a hit to get rid of Sterling to get Vardy and Jimenez. That worked really well. Opinion on Callum Wilson. I just don't think I can go there right now. I think that's a punt too far. Like, it really is. It's just Ings is in great form. Calvert-Lewin's in great form. Jimenez always delivers. Rashford's doing well right now. There's just so many strikers. Callum Wilson is just the ultimate. Callum Wilson is basically the ultimate punt because maybe he'll turn it around. But there's no real thought process or good reason for why it's going to turn around, apart from the fixtures, I guess. But I just, can't do it. Cannot do it. Quick shout out to the patrons, by the way. Has the league been updated? Because the league is over now. The December league is over. I'm looking now. It's not been updated, so I don't really want to show it. I don't know who's won. Jesper. Oh, 77 points. Dunk. Bam. Let me just put this on the screen a sec. So if you want to sign up for Patreon, the link is in the description below. There's going to be a new league for January. So as long as you're signed up by January 1st, you can get access. And I'll send out the Slack invites and stuff straight away as well. This is the December league as it stands. Jesper was 377, so he's ahead of Jeremy. So let's have a look. 67 points, yeah. Not good enough. Look at this. Dunk, 8 points. De Bruyne, 14. Mane and Martial. Oh, and his captain's going to go to De Bruyne. That is filthy. 77 plus another 14 points. 91 points. Oh. 91 points. You can't see it there. God, I dread to think we're going to be well into the 20k. Easy. Nice work. But yeah, if you want to sign up for that, make sure to click the link in the description below. And thanks for everyone for their support so far, especially all the producers and stuff on screen. Much appreciated. Damn, 91 points. You thought the Premier League was over. The Premier League is over. Like, I hate saying it this early because, like, if it's just 10 points or something, then yeah, okay, it can be clawed back. But it's what, 13 points plus a game in hand. Liverpool just looking too good. Best right back in the league, best left back in the league, best centre back in the league, best front three in the league, and a midfield that absolutely works for the system. Obviously, you know, De Bruyne would be good for in there, but it's over. Could turn it around, but they would need multiple injuries at the same time to leave. You just realised Magnus Carlsen's in my league. I bet it's the fake one. There's a fake one. Yeah, the guy at the top is not the real Magnus Carlsen, I don't think. Yeah, no, it's not the same person. He has dropped down in the overall rankings, though. Let me see. I can't. He's not. He doesn't have Magnus Carlsen as the name. I don't think. The legit one. Can't find it now. But that's the real one. For real. Magnus, if you're out there, get in touch. Let's get you on the. Let's get you on the show. Magnus Carlsen's top of my league. Well, that's pretty cool. Are you sure that's the right one though? How would you know? Let me see. Let's delay any questions for now because I need to look this up. Our former world number 1. But how do you know it's him? It was confirmed by Norwegian TV. Damn. Well, hang on. There's one way to tell because he was number 1 at one point, right? Oh, yeah, number 1. Wait, his club is Wolves. This is Arsenal. Don't think this is him. Yeah, exactly. Canada. It's not him. Why would he have Dong in his name? Where's the real one? What's his actual? I don't think he's got Magnus Carlsen. That's it. That's it. Kel. Where is he now? Right, let's have a look. I can't find him now. Oh, 148. He was number 1. What is he doing? Yeah, that's what I said. I said his name wasn't actually that. Anyway, the fake Magnus Carlsen is doing great. He is number 1 in the league. Followed by Adam Smith. What did he do this week though? 77. Wildcard played. Damn. Nick Tanner's back at the top. He's used all his chips though. Oh, Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Never got into that. Never got into it. Well, he can still come on the show. The real one. Or the fake one. Maybe we'll get the fake one on. Alright. No time for FPL. Ah, come on, there's always time for FPL. Are Watford players an option right now? Absolutely. Deeney. People mentioned Deeney before this week on the stream. Can't remember who, but people did. Defeu, like no points in a 3-0 win over Aston Villa. That would be annoying for me if I bought him in. Nick Tanner could win this league. He'll be taking risks and taking everything as it comes. Let me have a look at him. Let's put him up on screen. 66 this week. Let's have a look at what his team is looking like. I hate this second one. I need a new monitor. How many times have I said that in the last 3 years? This is his team. This is Nick Tanner, the current world number 1. Dunk again. Captain Kane. I love it. And on the bench. On the bench, Mahrez. Hang on. He's going to get Mahrez in. He's got Mahrez. He's benched him. He's going to get him in for Vardy. Oof, that is filthy. And he's going to get Rico's 1 point. Damn. Fair play. 9.7k overall without Trent. Oof, nice. Is Abraham being overlooked? I don't think so. Don't think so. Yeah, so tomorrow is officially 3 years since I started streaming. My first ever video was 3 years ago tomorrow. So I'm probably going to do another stream tomorrow evening time. I don't know what day though. I don't know what time yet. Probably not 9. I'll probably do it earlier. It's just going to be another stream, but it'll just be a free-for-all. FPL otherwise, I don't care. I mean, we've got this stream for FPL stuff. There's going to be another couple of videos anyway, so this will just be whatever you want. You know what I mean? So yeah, 3 years tomorrow. 30th of December was when I first started streaming. New Year resolution, deadlift. Gorav, you're always on about the deadlifts. 170. I actually am going to have some resolutions for fitness this year. I know it's so cliche, but going to do it. How do you know if a player is due to go up or down? FPLstatistics.co.uk. But by the way, I should say before you get your hopes up, as I see physio is, I have nothing planned for it. I'm just going to stream. Highlights and lowlights. I mean, highlights was streaming with a terrible rank, and then bam, top 5k, and then this year sucks. Can you continue to ignore? I mean, the thing about ignoring De Bruyne is, at least in the short term, is they got good fixtures coming up. Now, around the time Liverpool's fixtures get great, Man City's get poor. But right now, they're pretty good. Can you snip a clip off your first stream and play it on your 3-year stream? I mean, I can just put the video up. Clip show. It's not going to happen because I've not done any preparation for it. And I don't have all the old videos saved, so I would have to download them from YouTube and then cut them. And you can play. Let me see. Will I get copyrighted for playing my own videos? Quite possibly. They're horrible. They're horrible, the old ones. The drunken stream's been deleted. It's not even. I don't even have it anymore. It really wasn't that interesting either. It probably was. Right, this is. Hang on. I mean, really, I should be doing this. I should really be doing this on tomorrow's stream or whatever. This is it. Yeah, I saw a few people bringing in Baines actually. I think again, Evans, which is going to turn soonish. Can't even hear me. There you go. So it was really exciting back then, as you can tell. That's a clip from the first ever stream. First ever. Not anymore. One more donation, 5 more minutes. Yeah, I was not in a good way the next day. If I had Salah this week, would I have captained him? Yes, probably. I actually thought he was a good captain this week. Anyway, no more stuff, because we'll just do all that rubbish tomorrow. So I apologise. Shane Long. I got Shane Long. I could bring Shane Long back. I've got a bunch of foot cards now. Sellotape, yeah, that's just stayed on the armchair for ages. Yeah, go and vote on the polls. We'll do them in like 5 minutes or something. Old house, yeah, I've moved house since then. All this good stuff. The last 3 years. Catch you later, physio. Like I said, I'd just be a whatever, free for all. On FPL 6, it's how do I tell if a player is going up or somehow one or two. So the arrows basically indicate how quickly they're being bought at the moment. But the percentage is what tells you whether they're likely to go up or down. So if they're very close to 100% or above 100%, they're probably going to change price. It's not exact science, but it's pretty good. What was the all-out attack chip? It just meant you could play one less defender, basically. So you could play 2 defenders and play 8 attackers. Oh my God, Joe. We'll do all that kind of stuff tomorrow or later on. See if we've got any other FPL stuff for now. Shout out to Vicky who hates fantasy football. Or hates watching football. There's been a lot of football on. A lot of football. It was a really rubbish chip. Still haven't removed that video from the play. I'll figure that out, yeah. Goes to show how many people watch those playlists. Would there be more rotation on New Year's Day? A bit probably, but I'm not expecting a huge amount because of the break afterwards. Sterling to Mane. I'm not sure I'd do that at the moment. I'll probably just hold Sterling. Hope for the best, given the fixtures. I mean, like, before the double game week, Sterling to Mane sounds fine, but I just think for the next few fixtures, I'd probably hold Sterling. Should have captained De Bruyne. Should have captained De Bruyne. Alright, let's do the polls. I'm doing them now. It's too late. This is real. Let me see. Okay. Best Liverpool option. Double attack, 64%. I wonder if people would still be saying that if they had to get rid of De Bruyne to do it. 36% on double defence, so not as popular. Interesting, off the back of 4 clean sheets. Tammy Abraham, keep or sell. 54% saying get rid. 46% saying keep. Time for Abraham to go, perhaps. Although, don't they have... Who do they have this week? I thought it was a home fixture. Oh, no, it's away to Brighton. Yeah, tough that one. What to do with Aurier? 73% saying sell. Southampton away, get rid of him. I mean, it has been poor. I'm probably going to keep him, to be honest. And then, are you going for any West Ham players for the double game week? 75% on hell no. 20% just one. Maybe Fabianski's going to be quite popular. And then 2.5% shared between 2 and 3. Maxing on West Ham players? Surely not. I've seen people talk about like Antonio, maybe bringing him in ahead of Martial, but I'd probably just go Martial, to be honest. No way you get rid of Abraham against Brighton away. Yeah, you don't have to get rid of him, of course, but I do think that would be a tough game for him. Surely they're going to go more attacking at some point. Ings or Firmino? I mean, Firmino for the double. But for money saved right now, probably Ings. Felipe Anderson. Yeah, they've obviously got options, but I don't know. They've got good fixtures as well. Maybe it's a good time to get on them. I mean, people were going nuts on Twitter in the Chelsea game. I'm selling Abraham, etc., and then he scored. It'd be interesting to see if those people are still getting rid of him. More pay out for Jimenez. I mean, I like Jimenez for sure, but Watford away, probably not an easy game right now. More pay's got good fixtures too. Sterling to Manny sounds good, but just not necessarily right now. Yeah, I agree, to be honest. I captain Rashford this week. Brandon Williams was good. I did see a thing that he's played 4 Premier League games now and got 4 yellow cards, which is a bit of a worry. But yeah, I do like him. I think he was really good, actually, against Burnley. Deserves a chance to play ahead of Shaw now, but don't think he will. Oh. I did my best to stop that coming out on the mic. Don't change your forwards. I'm not right now, but I will soon. Oh my god, excuse me. That is not good. Right. I was going to leave it there anyway, but I'm definitely going to leave it there now because I can't talk. If you haven't already, make sure to give the video a like, much appreciated. Subscribe if you're new around here. And check out the links in the description for Patreon and One Football. Make sure to give them a click, see what you think. I'll have the normal team selection previews over the next couple of days. I'm also going to stream tomorrow, like I said, for like a 3-year anniversary stream, but it'll just be a free for all. It won't necessarily be FPL stuff, so don't tune in if you just want the FPL stuff. Otherwise, I'll leave it there. I'm actually feeling fine, by the way. It's actually gone now. I just need to cough, but I was going to go anyway, so that seems like a good segue out of here. Bit of a short stream, but we're back tomorrow and I'll have the normal 2 videos as well. If I don't see you before then, have a good New Year. Enjoy New Year's Eve if you're out celebrating. And yeah, hopefully, I don't know, hopefully I'll get a green arrow. I'll take a 500 place green arrow at this point. That's how bad things are.